Hi everyone, we're going to do a transformation of the reciprocal rational function that looks with the square in it. So it's f of x equals 4 over x squared plus 2. We're just going to do two transformations. We're going to stretch it, vertical stretch by 4, and we're going to, so that's a vertical stretch by 4, and then we're going to next do a vertical shift that's a factor of 4, vertical shift upwards by 2 units, and I'll put factor here. I think I'm going to do it all on one graph since we only have two transformations. The first thing we're going to do is just knowing what f of x equals 1 over x squared looks like. And I did the other reciprocal where it was just 1 over x. But basically, when you see something like this, we know that x cannot be 0. So we have a vertical asymptote here at x equals 0. And then you just do table of values of, and it's just like the 1 over x, but they're both in this quadrant. We also have a horizontal asymptote here. Let's do it like this, at y equals 0. So basically what you're doing is you're just going up here, getting closer and closer. And I'm assuming you already kind of know what the parent function looks like here. So there's that. You can do a table of values and get into the fraction part in here. Now the next thing we want to do is f of x equals 4 over x squared. And again, x cannot be 0. So basically this is really like 4 times 1 over x squared. And if you have your table of values, and basically the ones we're using are -1 and 1, and they get mapped to 1 and 1. So basically what you're doing is you're multiplying your f of x by 4. So that's just going to be 4, 4. So instead of here, when I go to 1, I'm going to do -1 to 4 and 1 to 4. So I'm going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to do it on the same one to show you how it kind of moves it away from the origin. So now it's more away from the origin. So it looks more like this. And we're just sketching this. So it kind of gets away, but it still does not cross the x and y axis here. So that would be that one. And then the last one is we're going to shift this whole thing up by 1. I believe it was 1, was it? No, by 2. So we're going to add 2. And all I'm going to do is add 2 to the y. So this was 4 times f of x. And now we're just going to add 2, so we're going from 6. So all I'm going to do is go up 2 more and shift this up. I'm also going to shift up my horizontal asymptote up by 2. And maybe I'll just do it on the next graph. So I have a horizontal asymptote here, and my vertical, and my horizontal is here. And all you have to do, if you know what the graph looks like, is when you're going on either side of this, we're going up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because of the vertical stretch. And you're just drawing the same kind of thing. Again, you can put in more points if you want, but it's getting away from the origin here versus it usually being down in here when you have the stretch. And this is your f of x equals 4 over x squared plus 2. And that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.